Today we are going to dry some of our herbs. Drying is really important because in the winter time all of our herbs will not be able to be picked. So this is a great way to use our herbs year round. So there's two methods for drying herbs. You can air dry or heat dry. Heat dry involves your oven, and air dry just involves the air. So we're going to start with basil. So you're going to take your entire basil plant. You can also snip it if it's on a big bush. We just pull it out by the roots. And you're going to want to peel off some of the stems. The stem is kind of clean. You can use those picked off herbs for dinner tonight. And then you're just going to want to tie it pretty tightly around the base here. And then you just tie that up. And you're going to want to leave some string like this. And you're going to find a cool, dark place. So like a garage, maybe like a unheated basement or an attic. I use like a hall closet at my house because I don't have a basement. So any place like that, not outside because it's going to get a little too cold. And you're just going to hang it upside down in your spot. It is helpful to sometimes put like a paper bag underneath or over it because once they do start to dry, the leaves sometimes fall off and you want to catch those. And you just wait and it will dry. And you'll know it's ready when the leaves kind of shrink up and they turn a little brown. And then you can store your leaves in old spice jars, like any old glass container that you have. And you want to have it be airtight so no moisture can get into your dried herbs. Here's what my herbs look like after about 2 weeks of drying. You can see they're almost done, but not quite ready. For heat drying, you're going to want a thin layer of your herbs spread out on a baking sheet or a tray. This time I chose rosemary. You're going to place your sheet in the oven at 180 degrees or lower for around 2 to 4 hours until they are nice and dehydrated. Here is how I store my herbs. I use a clear container so I can see what is in it, but if your container is not clear, just make sure it has a label. And an airtight container is important so no moisture can get in and create mold. And that's it. You now know how to dry your own herbs.